Hey everybody, it's Dr. Baker from East Cobb Spice Work Chiropractic. I'm hanging out with
Drew.
So Drew, let's just throw this back now. You've been coming here for a while.
Yes.
Yeah. Started in here because your wife told you to come.
Yes.
Yeah,
My
smart
wife has
man.
Back problems, and I came along.
Yeah, and have you been enjoying coming to do the chiropractic?
Absolutely, man. I do.
The doctors
More
are
than
okay?
I ever thought I would.
Yeah, the doctors are okay?
Yes.
All right, good.
Doctors,
So-
interns, everyone.
Last week, you showed up in here. What happened?
Last week, man, that's generous. I was here on Friday, basically incapacitated from here down. Did something over the holiday weekend. I don't know, paddleboarding, whatever, but everything was tight. Could barely lift up my arm. Basically called in a 911 to the Bob Bacon show and said, hey, man, I need you bad. I don't know what's going on, but you're the only man for the job.
So here's what we did. So a lot of times this is what happens, and it can't happen anywhere. So we're thinking could be cardiovascular, could be pinched nerve, could be anything. But what was neat is we kind of did a thorough history. We understood what was going on. Adjusted you first. After we adjusted you on Friday, you felt like what? Go ahead and tell them.
Okay, well, so
It's kind of funny.
I really, it did the whole routine. I pretty much left here, and it felt like everywhere that it hurt, it felt like he just kind of punched it a little bit, and I felt like maybe I was hurting a little bit
It's not
more
true.
than when I came in. But I believed in the process
Yes.
because I've been coming here a long time,
Yeah.
and it's always worked out before. But man, Friday was rough for sure.
And
But
then, of course, Dr. Bacon saw you in.
Saturday morning, man.
And Saturday morning. It was on the right track, feeling a bit better. But after the adjustment, what happened on Saturday?
Night and day difference. Basically, did it all plus a few extra pulls and tugs.
Yeah, a few extra
yeah. I think we got the pops we needed, whatever the words are that are supposed to be, but we got them because basically by Saturday at lunch, I was back in my garage, cleaning stuff up, hanging stuff on the walls, doing those projects that I'd been putting off for 3 days because I basically couldn't move and was on my back. So
Perfect.
Yeah,
So
man.
here we go. Medications, drugs, all those things didn't touch this.
Nope.
Getting adjusted, starting to get going in the right
Yes.
direction. Of course, having a chiropractor that you've been going to on a regular basis does help too, because guess what? I know what's going on. I've seen this before. I could go ahead and we could go through the body and understand why you were doing what you were doing and what was happening. The neat thing though, brother, what would you tell somebody who've never been to a chiropractor before?
Find a good one.
That's a good point.
Find someone that's willing to invest in you long term. I think that's really important. I think the relationship that I was just telling a coworker about this today, man, like minutes before I got here. Find a chiropractor you can develop long-term relationship with so that they can be honest with you and say, you know what, you don't need to come here every week. Come here once a month. Come here, stay aligned, keep
Yeah.
the lights bright, right? That's what
Yeah,
I was
nice,
to say,
the
right?
lights bright.
Keep the lights bright, because when that person knows you, when you have that moment that you need them, that relationship is probably one of the most important and valuable things, because I'm telling you, man, I could not do anything and I didn't know what I was going to do. The next step would have been, I guess, urgent care.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what
Yeah.
they would have done other than medication, muscle relaxers, whatever, and just say, 90 degrees, stay on your back.
Yeah.
Don't do anything, right? But I have to work. I got 2 kids, so
Yeah.
for me, it was a no-brainer. I said my first resort was, if this doesn't go away, like things do overnight,
Right,
you don't
sure.
sleep it off. I'm calling my chiropractor, my guy, who I know is going to have an approach that could fix me, and then unfortunately did, man, for sure.
You all are out there. You know this happens. It happens on a regular basis. Find a good chiropractor. Thanks, brother.
Yes,
I appreciate
no
you
question
too.
about that.
We call this a bacon bit.
I
know.
Delish.
Yeah. See you guys again on the next one.